Hey Peculiars, and welcome back. My name is Amanda and I am the Peculiar Brunette. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite nature spirituality YouTube channels. Right now I'm not going to be talking about the coronavirus too much. I just am really tired of hearing about it, and every platform that it seems that I am a part of seems to be talking about it a lot, and it's just starting to get overwhelming. And I really do hope everybody's healthy and safe and doing everything that they can to protect themselves and their family. And I'm sending out lots of love to you guys. But I kind of want to stick to things that are positive and kind of things to kind of take your mind away from that, because I swear it's like every YouTube I watch or every podcast or the news, it's just a lot. So I wanted to make sure I have a space here. But I do know that we're spending a lot more time indoors right now. So I thought, what better than to have a place to binge on some really good YouTube channels. So I've got my top 10 picks here for you. I just want to clarify that basically when I say nature spirituality channels, the channel themselves might not be based on nature spirituality, but anybody that connects with nature spirituality or is wanting to learn more will find these channels to be useful for them, I believe. I know they do for me. They're my favorites. I just love them. So these are my top 10 binge-worthy favorites, and we're gonna just jump right into it, okay? So first up, shameless self-promotion. The Peculiar Brunette YouTube channel. That is what I focus on here. Nature spirituality, natural living, journaling, and living life on purpose. So if you are new to this channel, you should definitely subscribe, hit the notification button, so you can always be made aware of any new videos that I post. Also, if you're new to this channel, we have an awesome Facebook group called the Peculiar Brunette Community that you should definitely check out. Become a Peculiar and come check us out. I'll leave a link in the description box below. My second pick is Jonna Jinton. She has this beautiful YouTube channel. I mean, I can't even begin to think of anybody else that makes more beautiful videos than her. They're just gorgeous. She's really talented at photography. She's really talented at videography. She makes all of her own artwork, and all of her paint that she uses for her artwork, she actually makes herself with natural elements from the earth. So it's really amazing to watch her work. She has some videos that are kind of like vlog style. Some of the other ones that she has are kind of ASMR, which I love. She has this one where you can actually, she has like, I think a drone fly over some ice, and you can actually hear some sound work that she did where you can hear the ice like moving and cracking, and it's gorgeous. I mean, just the whole channel is amazing. It's definitely binge worthy, and you should definitely check that one out, and I will link that below as well. The third YouTube channel that I would recommend is called Fairyland Cottage, and she is based in Ireland, and basically all of her videos are kind of about like slow, mindful living, kind of some minimalism, but also in harmony with nature. She creates some like self-care self-care products that are like low waste or zero waste. Beautiful channel. I love listening to her accent. It's gorgeous, and I love every beginning of like each video. She's like, hello and welcome to Fairyland Cottage. And I just love it. It's swoon worthy. I love it. You should check that one out. I will link it below. That was number 3. All right, number 4 is the girl in Calico. I will link hers below. She creates really beautiful, like moody videos. It's all about living seasonally. Again, a lot of her stuff will either be like gardening or like kitchen stuff. Really beautiful videos. She also talks about living sustainably. I just love them. They always put me like, I could just put it on a continuous loop and just have it playing on the background. And so I will link that one below under 4. Okay, number 5 is Gather Thyme. Jen is just the most beautiful person inside and out. I came across her originally on her Instagram, which is she has a lot of followers on Instagram, and I loved all of her pictures. And when I discovered she had a YouTube, I went and checked it out, and I just fell in love with her personality. She's just so kind and caring, and she just seems really genuine in her videos. She talks a lot about herbalism. She's a vegetarian and a pagan Greenwich, and she's really, really knowledgeable in herbalism, and I think that you get a lot of joy out of watching her videos. She has this one that's my favorite that I think it had to be around Samhain that it came out, and it's basically like a pumpkin ritual. And I even put it in my Samhain playlist if you want to check it out. I'll also link it down below under number 5. All right, we are on number 6. This one is Maria, and she is from Northern Heart. And this is another one that is in Sweden. She's kind of in the countryside of Sweden. She has very beautiful videos. I'm just absolutely in love with them. Again, it's all about slow and mindful living. Kind of in the countryside of where she's at, and she has some really great videos too, like where you can learn a lot about Sweden and why it is they do things that they do there. My favorite thing that she's done by far is she has this playlist, and I'm gonna make sure I say it right. It's called My Swedish Christmas Calendar, and I will link it down below. And it's just all about, I mean, I just love it. It's super inspiring for me every Yule. So I think she actually made the series in 2018, but I just saw it in 2019, and it's just gorgeous. You should definitely check that one out. Her whole channel is great, but the Christmas playlist is my absolute favorite, so check that out below. Okay, next up, number 7 is Harmony Nice, which I'm pretty sure most of you have probably already heard about Harmony Nice, but I'm including her on here because honestly, I mean, she's just freaking cool. She's just cool. I love watching her. They always make me so happy every time she puts out a new video. She has a paranormal series that she does, which are always really fun to watch. She talks a lot. She'll definitely talk a lot, so her videos are kind of longer, but she's got such an enjoyable personality. You want to watch the whole video anyways, even though it's super long. But one of my favorite series that she also has is called Enchanted Endeavors, and they're more like around Wiccans and kind of her spirituality. And she also has, she's kind of geared over the years into focusing more on her spiritual side and more into like mental health. So I definitely think that one is worth watching. I will link that one below under number 7. Okay, next up for number 8 is Lisa from the Farmhouse on Boone. I love her channel. She talks about basically farm life, farm living. She's got this super old farmhouse that she's been redoing, and it's super gorgeous. Her and her family are gorgeous. I just love her channel. It's always really inspiring to me. She talks about basically a handmade home, and so a lot of her stuff is talking about like basically making food from scratch or making clothing or things around the home from scratch, which, you know, is it to me. I mean, I think you can maybe be like, oh, that's a stretch, that's nature spirituality, but I think that it is, because the way that she goes and prepares food and does everything is very in season with nature. She even like has a lot of things too where she like ferments food and keeps everything kind of in line with the seasons, and I definitely think it's valuable. I think it was in 2018 she put up a video on making some Yule stockings, and I made my own set of them. I think I actually made 3 of them, but anyways, I love them. I still use them all the time. Her channel is just super fun and definitely worth checking out, so I will link that one below under number 8. Okay, so number 9 is the Greenwich. Annie has a super fun channel. I love watching it. It focuses a lot on the Wheel of the Year and maybe like simple spells. I'm fairly new to watching her channel, but I really love it, and I'm always excited when she puts out a new video. I think everything, like she just has all the plants. Just her whole thing is just full of plants, and it's so beautiful, and I definitely think that one is a good binge-worthy channel for you to check out. So I will link that below under number 9. Okay, and the final YouTube channel that is very binge-worthy, number 10, is Roots and Refuge Farm, which is a really cute family that lives in Central Arkansas, and everything that they talk about is gardening, and she is so knowledgeable on anything that you want to know with seed starting and gardening. I've taken a lot of tips from her channel in my own gardening, and with really great results. Like, for example, she talks about, like, when I did my tomatoes last year, she talked about doing a raw egg in the hole before you plant it in there, and that makes them grow even taller and better. And she was totally right. I saw way more tomatoes come up on those plants than I ever have before. She also has some really great tips too on doing things on a budget. I think a lot of times when you think of gardening, you know, in your backyard, everything always gets really expensive really quick, and everything that she has is on a budget. She has a lot of things on her channel that I don't think, like, they're not very streamlined. Like, she talks about some other topics too, but you should definitely check out, I'm gonna make sure I read it right. So her playlist is called Gardening Tips and Advice, and it is just phenomenal. Like, that is pretty much what I stick to on her channel, because it's just phenomenal. Like, so many good tips, so helpful. I just think she's such an inspiration, and I will link that one down below under number 10. All right, I hope you found this list super helpful. If you have any channels that you think that I missed, please comment down below so that I can check them out myself. I hope you all are staying happy and staying safe and healthy. Lots of love to you all, and remember, as always, stay peculiar.